something's wrong here.
There's no need to get dramatic.
Did you really not see what I saw?
I have everything under control.
I was reading an interview you did with Digital Spy where you said that you were kind of like worried when you took on the project, like about Marvel fan reactions to the show. And have you come to terms with that? And like the idea, you know, can you please everybody all the time? Or should you even try?
Great question. I've absolutely come to terms with it. I feel from my personal expectations, which are usually pretty low, it feels like I've pleased more people than I expected to. I generally make content to amuse myself and the people that I love. So it's often a surprise and a delight when other people respond to it. I mean, that's not entirely true. I also want people to enjoy it and want to connect with other humans based on the work. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the things that I had concerns about, sure, there are people who don't like them, but there are the people that do like them, love them. They seem to like really be invested and really paying attention. And so those are the people that I'm speaking to, and those are the people that you know we made the show for, and we're thrilled that it's a party for them.
I know that people always ask you about Easter eggs, and of course, like, you know, people are interested in those, myself included, but I'm also interested in the sort of process of how they get put into the show, put into the script, put in the production design. Can you kind of talk about how things, like maybe for an episode we've already seen, how things come into the show?
It's an interesting process. I mean, there's plenty that's on the page, right? So like the commercials, it says Hydra Soak like in the text, and there's the tagline and everything. But that is, you know, long before the director is involved, and then certainly before the department heads are involved, and all of those people bring like an extra layer of spice. I think specifically with props and also with wardrobe and production design. And there are things in the series that I didn't know were there, because they're just incredibly smart, talented people working on the show. A lot of sort of the background details and some, you know, like various color, but like, you know, the all of those people, all of those incredible crafts people know the entirety of the story, and they know what we're doing. And it's important to have the hive mind of it, and then everyone can go and do their jobs to the best of their ability. And then we get all of this additional texture.
You have also worked on Captain Marvel and partially on the Black Widow project, as well as WandaVision, obviously. What do you love specifically about working on female superhero projects?
I like writing women. I mean, that's really what it is. And I also like writing allegory. And so that for me is what it means to write a female superhero. Is I'm writing a woman first, and then there are all of these crazy layers of science fiction and fantasy and social commentary, and it's all so outsized, and it actually makes it kind of easier to examine the issues that interest me. And you know, I think that we're at a moment where most people are recognizing how vital representation is, and how we need to see ourselves reflected in our cultural stories. And I just feel really lucky to be a part of that.
Your first feature, Timer, featured Emma Caulfield. Is there any coincidence we're seeing her again here?
I mean, we're seeing her again because I love her and worship her, and was so lucky and thrilled that she agreed to be a part of the show.
Speaking of love and worship, I think everyone loves and worships Catherine Hahn, myself included. Do you have a favorite Catherine Hahn project?
You know what's funny? I love this question, and I have many, many, many answers. Today, I'm going to pick Revolutionary Road because I'm a mom. And there's something about her physicality with the children in that movie that felt so like lived in. And I probably think about that scene of her on the beach with the kid in her lap. I think about that a lot, because I'm like, hey, look, it's me. I've got a kid on my lap and I'm dealing with this. And it speaks to how she's able to just drop into anything. And also like all of her emotional turns in that movie, you don't get a lot of explanation, but you constantly know what she's thinking, and I love it. It's a very weird one to pick, but she's a master. She's incredible, and she's so fun to hang out with.
Really quick, will there be a WandaVision season 2? Please just tell us.
I wish I could answer that. I cannot. It is just my hope that people continue to watch and enjoy the season that we've got.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?